Good morning and welcome back to the Jeremy Knows YouTube channel. I'm very excited. My name is Jeremy. I'm the Heart Trooper number 7, and I'm going to step you through how to mint from contract on Etherscan. Specifically, I'm going to be showing you how to mint the NFT that we just launched. It's a token of gratitude. I'm going to tell you a little bit about it now so you know what it is. There's no need to rush or pay more gas than is needed. This is going to be on an open mint for the next several weeks and will serve to really upgrade all of the content, information, education, and live update initiatives that we've been doing here for the last year. It's very special to me that it's May 11th. It's the 1-year anniversary of the VFriends auction, and just over a year that we've been making this content. So if you're watching this because you want to mint the NFT, I'm like super grateful and excited. It's actually very simple to mint from contract, and I'll step you through it. But while I continue to draft a thorough Twitter thread with all of the information about what this is, why we created it, and the trajectory of how it will grow, this will sort of stand in to summarize for you. And let me go ahead and call up my Notion board and share this. I'll share this page in the Twitter post with this video and the YouTube comments. So this is just a quick Notion board. So we'll have an open mint starting today through June 23rd. That end cap may adjust just a bit, but by the end of June, all mint for this will close. So the smart contract is actually set up for a maximum supply of 100,000. There's no chance in the world. I mean, unless I go viral and some wildly incredible magical thing happens, we're not going to get there. I will just shut down the minting from the point of contract at that time. And the main utility offering of this NFT, the reason I will hope that you want to hold it, is because this is the only way to access an SMS text service that we're going to create and launch at the end of June, by July 1st. So what is this SMS text service? It's text messages directly to your phone for moments when I go live, live updates about VFriends, important Web3 news, relevant and useful information straight to your phone. I'll be using Twilio, so a lot of the funds from the project will be going to sustain the cost of maintaining that platform. And yes, it will be international optimized. There's a function in which Twilio can allow us to do that. I'm very excited to make sure that that happens. The second utility of the token is that it is burnable. You can burn any one token of gratitude for 15 minutes of my time. And that can take a lot of different forms. I'm really open to anything within reason. That might look like helping to set up your hardware wallet. It might look like onboarding a family member. It might look like singing happy birthday to you or a loved one. I have a wide variety of skill sets, and if my time is valuable to you, you can purchase one of these tokens and burn it for 15 minutes of my time, one-on-one, or if you want to bring a guest, it's up to you. So during the open mint period, the mint price will be 0.075 ETH. If you've been following along, I had set it pegged to 0.05 and was sort of doing financial models with the value roughly at $150. But with the market the way it is today, I decided to make that shift. I hope you'll understand and see the value and mint nonetheless. So 0.075 is the mint price. It'll be an open mint for the next several weeks. Immediately when you mint, you'll have access to go into the VDAO Discord server and verify through Collabland to access specific Jeremy Knows Discord channels, private category where I'll be posting project updates and the things that would otherwise go to the SMS text service. Once that goes live in July, I'll post there in the interim. Then starting in July, we'll have a front end where you can sign up for the text platform, verify your wallet, and you'll be able to receive those updates. I'm setting the timeline for the beginning of the burn for the beginning of 2023, which gives me ample time to make sure that all the ducks are in a row. My schedule is optimized to allow time for that, also create more incentives and think of more creative ways that the burn could be utilized. Um, but I have been hearing a lot of conversations of like, could we do it sooner? This, that, and the other thing. So I am considering some kind of like temp burn option that wouldn't actually burn through the smart contract, but would otherwise involve you transferring to a temporary wallet that I could then burn at a later date. And that's kind of the scoop. So here on this webpage, you have the breakdown of the utility. Very, very simple. And I know that there are a lot of wonderful opportunities that can come with owning a smart contract and fostering a community of NFT holders. But it was important to me in launching this that I not only keep it simple, but I keep it deliverable. I already have a team waiting in the wings to execute this SMS service. I know that the live updates and aggregate information that I've provided through the podcast and Twitter and Instagram and all the rest is a very valuable thing. And so this just allows for a more direct line of that. And I think you'll agree it's something that the community values and wants more of. So this just allows for a more direct line. And also with the SMS text service, you can text me back, which although I am proficient at getting back to DMs, it's just a step closer to me. And obviously I want to take care of you because you'll be providing resources to grow the channel. Just to speak on that for a minute, the breakdown of fund allocation, I'm still working on like a nice graphic and breakdown of what that's going to look like. But the rough breakdown is 55% of the mint will go toward the company, toward hiring, toward I'll upgrade my lighting gear, my camera setup, and generally make the content of a higher quality. And then 45% will be set aside and used for my own personal salary to continue this work. Obviously, depending on the quantity of the mint, I think I'll want to vest some of that capital. But my main priorities in the short term are getting some kind of salary for the previous year's work, which I paid on my dime, and paying for my wedding, which is happening in October. So I look to like set up some other mile markers, like goals, achievements to unlock in like if we get to 1,000 mints, if we get to 2,000 mints, and be more specific about how that can be allocated. But the main priority is giving me a little bit of a financial nest egg to work from as I continue doing this full time, paying for my wedding. And then on the flip side, with the 55% going to the project, supporting the cost of the SMS service and the Twilio, and then otherwise upgrading the content, hiring a video editor, hiring a strategist to help me optimize my time and better serve the community. And also just listen to you and whatever it is that you can suggest. If you've been following me for a while, you know that all of the best ideas that have come out of this adventure have been responsive to what is valuable to the community. That's how Instagram Lives became a thing. That's how the podcast became a thing. That's how Twitter Spaces became a thing. So I expect that to only continue, grow, and improve. And I'm really looking forward to improving the like sort of first notice, like immediate relay of breaking news information, while also leaning into the educational component, doing more step throughs like this of how to mint from a contract, or how to launch your own NFT project, or different strategies for onboarding a business or a family member, and other things that you will no doubt alert me to, and I'll be excited to create. So back to this page, you have the FAQ. There's no allow list because it's an open mint. The mint is open now. You will be able to mint on jeremyknows.com, but the DApp, the decentralized app that allows you to wallet connect and mint from a button, is not available yet. Should be available in the next 24 hours. So I'll let you know when that's live. The supply will be set by the demand, and then I will mint out another 10% for giveaways and partnerships and whatever else. I'm sure I'll want to give this token to somebody who hasn't yet joined the NFT community, and that will give them a direct access, a community to be a part of, and bring them into the community. And also, it's deflationary, like I said, burning. So a important point to make. I know I want a little bit of like a detailed explanation, but I think it's good. An important point to make is that the membership to the SMS tech service is for 1 year. If we hit 2,500 mints, then I'll extend everyone's membership for 2 years. But the burning function is lifetime. So as long as the token is in circulation, it can be burned for that 15 minutes. But in setting the membership for a year, it allows me that much time to deploy the capital that we have to create other revenue generating options, because I would like to not be in a place a year from now to need to do another token release, but rather create some sustainable model through the reach of our platform and otherwise like product and service offerings to other companies and other projects and other initiatives in the space that can sustain the business, as opposed to needing to be sustained by you token holders minting another project. But I can't predict or determine exactly what that will look like, not knowing how that will develop. So that's why I'm limiting it to a year. And I feel pretty confident saying that if in a year those revenue options haven't taken root and are generating sustainability, then no doubt the people who minted this first one will definitely get a discount on the renewal. And I will probably expand to more people in what would be the generation 1, as I've dubbed this Gen 0. This mint price, I need to update this. The mint price is 0.075. I am considering adjusting it depending on how the market moves, but this was just sort of a conversation we've been having with the market taking this recent dip. So I changed it from 0.055 to 0.075. And depending on the fluctuations, I may not feel the need to do that, but I'll keep you posted as that goes along. As this says, the membership is for 1 year, but the burn is lifetime. The basics of the funds: it will support international phone numbers, and I look forward to building this out even further. So that's the project. Let's get into the tutorial. So I'm very, very excited to share this. This is my profile on OpenSea from the contract owner address. Jeremy knows. You can see I've minted the first 5 tokens here. And if you ever want to see the contract address of any token, you can click into it and scroll down to the details, and you'll have a link to the contract address here. I'll link you the contract address in the YouTube description and in the tweet, but you can find the contract address for any token here. You'll also see that the royalty fees on the collection are set at 5%. So I'll click here and open up Etherscan. Now you'll see the contract address. You'll know you're at the right address because the token tracker is Jeremy Knows, JK, and all of the transactions which are on the contract. Given that this was just launched, you can see I created the contract, I deployed it to the mainnet, I minted 5 for myself, and then our developer, simplehabits.eth, minted 2. So when you're minting from contract, you're going to go to the contract tab here. And this is where you can see the code. You can read various options. You can see the price. This is in Way. You can see the name of the contract. You can see the token URI if you were to search something. Different functions that you can read, but you're going to need the writing options that are here. And you can see you have burn, mint price, giveaway, mint. You're going to need mint, and you'll need to connect your Web3 wallet. So I'm going to connect my MetaMask. You'll know that you're connected because you have this green dot here connected to Web3, your wallet address there. Go to number 5, mint, and you'll want to start with your quantity. So for 1 token, it requires 0.075 ETH, and you just submit the proper parameters and hit write, and you won't see my pop-up, but I now have a gas transaction for the cost of the mint 0.075 plus 0.008 in gas. And I'm going to reject this right now because I want to show you something else. It is an ERC 721A contract. So if you mint multiple tokens, you should pay relatively the same gas as a single mint. But this is a very, very important note. If your Ether value here is less than the smart contract wants for 0.075, it won't allow you to mint. But if it's more than the contract wants, it will. So if I wanted to, and I typed 0.15, which would be the cost of 2 mints, but I only write 1, it will allow you to pay 0.15 for 1 mint. So please do double check. I can rectify this on my end, but it's much better if you just get it right. So start with the quantity. Say you want to mint 5. Take out a take out a calculator. Do 0.075 times 5 equals 0.375, and go ahead and write, and then you'll be able to approve the transaction and it will mint into your wallet. It's actually very simple. I hope that made sense to you. And my sincere gratitude and appreciation for you wanting to support me and the content journey that I am on and the community that we're building here. And I just mean that so sincerely. So just to quickly review the minting from contract, you'll need to come to the address, which you can get. You can, I'll link it to you, but you can also search Jeremy Knows. You'll know it by my bowler hat. Go to the token, open up the contract address, go to the contract here, to the right functions, connect your Web3 wallet. You'll know you're connected when you have the green dot. Scroll down to mint. Start with your quantity. Say it's 1. In this case, the mint price is 0.75. So 1 times 0.75 is 0.075. And go ahead, hit write and confirm. And it will appear in your wallet shortly. I'll go ahead and confirm this so you see. Once you hit confirmed, a view your transaction button will show up. You can click that and it will show your pending transaction for the value that you paid. And once the pending transaction is done, it will show a transaction fee. It looks like it got picked up by a secondary node, so this may not confirm immediately. But once it is, it'll be minted into your wallet. And you should go to the VDAO Discord server and verify in the verify ownership channel to collab land, and it will open up the Jeremy Knows categories for you. So I'm really excited. I'm super glad you watched this video. I hope it was helpful, educational, informational. We'll have the website up very soon, but I'm also very happy that the start of this journey, the next leg of this journey with this token of gratitude NFT, can offer a moment of learning, a moment of education for all of us out there who are constantly improving our Web3 literacy. So there you have it. Thank you again. And the last thing to mention is, let me bring this window back. The last thing to mention is do keep an eye on gas. So I hit confirm on the gas because I'm live recording this, but gas will likely go down from 117 Gwei in a couple of hours overnight. I did this in an open mint for 2 reasons: to allow for the demand to set the supply, and also so that nobody had to pay more gas than was necessary. So by all means, pay an affordable amount for the minting. The contract should be optimized to allow you to pay less, but you can pay less than less, and that would be great. So there you have it. Thank you. And cue balloon drop, confettis, sparklers, cannons. We did it. Contract is live. I hope you will I hope you will consider minting. Please let me know if you do. Tweet at me, Jeremy at Jeremy knows VF. And gosh, I'm so excited. So yeah, thank you so much. This has been an off-the-cuff explanation of the Jeremy Knows NFT, the token of gratitude, and a how-to tutorial step through of minting from a smart contract by Etherscan on the Jeremy Knows YouTube channel. I've been Jeremy, the Heart Trooper number 7. I so strictly appreciate your time and your attention.